Hello everybody, this is the Traditionalist, and today I will be reacting to the worst advertisement I've ever seen in my life. So, this video comes from Scandinavian Air Services or something, SAS, I think that's what it stands for, and this is an advertisement about what is truly Scandinavian that is shown before each flight. So let's watch this.
What is truly Scandinavian?
Grattis!
All seems pretty accurate.
Absolutely nothing.
What? Absolutely nothing? So you're saying your own country, your own culture, your own people are absolutely nothing? There is nothing Scandinavian in the world? So you're basically saying you don't even exist. How? How's this even possible?
Nada.
Niente.
There is no such thing.
Okay, that's creepy. Those two girls look possessed.
Everything is copied.
What the fuck was that? Is that even like a man or a woman? Because that either looks like a woman with a mustache or a man who looks very feminine. Ew.
Our democracy?
Människor som tillsammans formar framtiden.
Yeah, you know, the fact that women are voting is kind of the reason this ad even exists in the first place. But I'm not going to get into that topic too much.
Credit goes to Greece. Parental leave?
Thank you, Switzerland.
Why is this super buff guy holding a baby like he's the mother? Like, this guy could easily be a Viking. His ancestors were Vikings. And of course they have to represent men as basically weak soy boys. Okay, I'm not saying that being a father, is bad or anything, but basically this guy, from what I can tell, is a house dad. Because yes, that's what we want. Feminism.
The iconic Scandinavian windmills were actually invented in Persia. And we made the German bicycle a staple of our cities.
Hold up. Thanking Germany? Isn't that thanking the Nazis? Well, according to liberal logic, that would be. So, they're technically breaking their own rules. But let's continue.
It's Turkish.
What?
Smørbrød?
Dutch.
What about licorice?
It's Chinese. And
Midsommarstången?
German.
Excuse me? This girl's probably not even Scandinavian. Maybe she's a little bit Scandinavian, but definitely not Scandinavian.
And it gets worse.
If you're Scandinavian Airlines and you're trying to promote Scandinavia and your company is owned and run by Scandinavia, then why would you say it's only getting worse? Why would you be insulting like your own selves, your own company, your own people, your own customers?
rumor has it the oh-so-Swedish meatballs might not be as Swedish as you think, but Turkish.
Even the Danish isn't Danish.
Why do they have this pink-haired, feminist, mangina, like Asian creep? This guy is not Scandinavian at all. He's just some weird LGBT freak.
It's Austrian, and the pride of Norway, the paperclip, was actually invented by an American.
And while we're at it,
America, thank you for taking the first steps in empowering the women's rights movement.
No, don't thank America for that. America and its whole women's rights movement have ruined the entire West and basically destroyed Western civilization. Now I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm going to make a video in the future about, well, actually many videos in the future about feminism, women's rights, and whatever. But no, this is not a good thing. And as I said before, the only reason that this ad even exists is because of the women's rights movement and the fact that women, not men, control society.
We're no better
Than our Viking ancestors.
What? Your Viking ancestors? You had 0 Viking ancestors. This guy's not Viking at all. This guy's not even Scandinavian. This guy's clearly African. He has no Viking ancestors. Like, I'm sorry, but at this point, If you still don't believe that this is propaganda, you're just dumb. Because how could this guy with a straight face say our Viking ancestors when this guy had no Viking ancestors? He's not Scandinavian. And it's just a fact. Sorry to break it to you. And who would be dumb enough to believe this anyways? This really shows what this whole ad is really about.
We take everything we like on our trips abroad, adjust it a little bit, and voila!
Once again, a person who is barely, if not Scandinavian at all.
It's a unique Scandinavian thing. Going out into the world inspires us to think big, even though we're quite small. Because every time we go beyond our borders, we add colors.
And of course, I mean, we all saw this coming. Now here is where the real agenda is. Hey, yes, bring people from abroad so that you can have colored hair like this LGBTQ activist. Yas, go slay Scandinavia.
Innovation. Progress.
So dressing up a man as a female, satanic, probably pedophile creep is progress to you? This shows just how insane the world is, where this is considered progress. Like, I can't even believe how stupid society is these days. And I could easily rant for an entire hour about just how wrong everything is in society. But for this to be considered progress, absolutely disgusting.
Adding the best of everywhere to here. In a way, Scandinavia was brought here.
Remember that line. Scandinavia was brought here. They're basically saying the Scandinavian people didn't build Scandinavia. It was the outsiders who did. And really, this shows that the true message of this ad is basically pro-immigration, pro-open borders nonsense. I mean, if they're saying that Scandinavia is nothing, that the only thing Scandinavian was brought from abroad, they're basically saying we just need more immigrants. It's a way of getting you to accept more immigrants. And we all know how immigration in Scandinavia is working out.
Piece by piece.
Of course, they always have to have the Asian immigrant and the LGBT couple. Yes, this is what we want.
By everyday people who found the best of our home away from home.
How does this make any sense? They found the best of our home away from home. But then it wasn't your home. But anyways, apart from that logical fallacy, the point is they're basically saying that the best is from outside and therefore you need to accept more immigrants. And that's just the thing. That's the entire point of this ad. Basically telling Scandinavians that they're nothing, that the immigrants from outside are everything, that they should accept them.
So, we can't wait to see what wonderful things you'll bring home next.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, and trans, and LGBT, and they be, and neutrois, and gender neutral, and no, actually I don't care about any of these made up genders. But this is the new Scandinavian ad. This is what they're going to use to try to convince people in Scandinavia to go abroad and to convince people from abroad to come to Scandinavia. Basically saying, hey, we suck, our people suck, we have no history, we have no culture, and need you, well, I mean in the case of the foreigner, to come replace us. And yeah, you Scandinavians should feel guilty and ashamed of yourself because you have never done anything in history. I mean, this kind of self-hatred, self-loathing is incredible. And obviously, this video got a lot of dislikes. At the time of this recording, it is 74,000 dislikes compared to 6.4 thousand likes. Or in other words, over 10 to 1 ratio of dislikes to likes. Now, obviously, this became super controversial. In the spirit of free speech, the comments were turned off. But I will link the I will create a link to the original video so that you can watch this garbage for yourself. Don't forget to dislike this because this is not only stupid but also extremely insulting. And honestly, the fact that this kind of ad even exists reflects the sad state that society is in today. So anyways, if you are Scandinavian, please write so in the comments. And just, if you have any comments, write it down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.